Hello! Today's November nonsense word is journal. I hadn't originally highlighted this one as one that I wanted to do necessarily, but I just saw it and I was like, I have things to talk about. So here we are. I have had a notebook basically I think since 2017. And in fact, I think the one from 2017 I showed in one of my videos last year over lockdown when I was back home and sorting through things. And basically since then, I've just had a notebook that I carry with me just everywhere. And it's not really a diary. I like to refer to it as a journal. Hence this video, because it's just a place that has no rules, basically. Because I'm really bad about, like, if I choose to have something a certain way, it needs to be that way, and if it's not, I don't know what to do about it. Like, when I first got this laptop, I didn't realize that I didn't have Word, and Word is where I save all the exact notations about like my thumbnails and things, and I couldn't make it up. I tried to make it up, and as soon as I realized it might be off, I was like, I can't do this. I can't upload this as my thumbnail because it's not right. And that's why I've never tried to bullet journal, because I know there are too many rules about making it look pretty. Well, there aren't, obviously it's like your own thing, but there's so many, it's just too hard for me to commit to that. And I just wanted a place that could be as messy as it needed to be, and that I could write down like my favorites of the month, where I could write down like birthdays or important notes, or if someone was telling me something that I needed to jot down, I had some paper that I could do it on. And like, it's where I kept my habit tracker last year during lockdown. It's where I make up Sudokus or write down killer Sudokus that I found off the internet, etc, 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 etc. And every so often, quite rarely though, I will write down thoughts, whether that's what the day's been like, or what I'm thinking about, or what I need to do for the next few days. And it's so messy. It's so messy, but I literally do not care. Whereas I have notebooks where I write things down and it needs to be perfect. And if it's not, I lose my mind. And I can't recommend this to you enough. People have their systems, and if you have something that works for you, go with it, obviously. But as someone who struggles from having too much system and who likes to just have a place to put everything that they need, this has been the biggest lifesaver, because instead of having like 70 different notebooks for 70 different things, it's one messy journal, and then from there I can clear things into different notebooks. I have a diary. I have an actual diary with like dates on it, not as in like my thoughts for each day, but more of a like a calendar, not like a diary, if that makes sense. But things will almost always go through the journal first, and I've learned that journal is the perfect word for it, in my opinion anyway. Because if I say I took this out of my diary or whatever, people will think that that's like really private and personal, and it's not. It's just stuff I needed to write down. And I feel like it's unfair to refer to it as a diary, because I know what a diary can be, and I know what it can refer to and what it can mean to people, and that's just not what this is. Obviously, I'd really like it if no one took my journal away from me, because there is some stuff in there that I'd rather keep to myself, but it's nothing that private or that personal that I'm like gonna have an absolute breakdown if someone takes it. Anyway, I like just this chat just happened without me even having any thoughts. Do you know what? I've just made the comparison that my YouTube channel is so much like that journal, just in video form. Because I just make videos, as I've said so many times, for me, and to just clear my mind onto the camera. And the journal's the exact same thing, it's just to clear my mind onto the page. Who would have thought I'd make that connection, but here we are. So there you go, that's what I'm gonna leave you with today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!